So guys, in this second video, I will give you some operational tips to make the most of performing Forex tool. The first piece of advice I give you is not to be in a hurry. Because before opening market orders we need to understand who is in charge on that day or in the period we want to focus on, based on our trading method. So let's take an example. I am a day trader. And therefore I am looking for bargains during the daily session. I'll look at the day screen. Then I'll have to check something important. Hours. We must be aware that the movements of the euro-dollar and the majority of currency pairs. In most cases, they will take place after the opening of the London market and will continue after the opening of the American market. This time factor should not be overlooked. Even if during the Asian market we will have the possibility to do a good trading, it will always be less than in the hours of London and America. This is a statistic. Therefore, always check the time. Second important aspect. Check the third quadrant. Where is euro-dollar located? But how can I understand if the euro-dollar will move positive or negative that day? As you can see from this image, the euro-dollar is in the clear area and in a range of percentage variation that does not exceed 0.33% both positive and negative. The 0.33% is a percentage change, which if exceeded, during the day will give us a push up or down. In most cases this will happen and it applies to all currency pairs. As I always say, however, this figure is not a constant, like nothing in trading. So in the Performan Forex tool inputs you could put this percentage change for the day and week. Always keep in mind that the movement of the euro-dollar will drastically affect the movement of the exchange rates that are positioned in the first quadrant. Why do I say this? Look at this picture where euro-dollar moved and passed the percentage change. See how the market changes. Because if the euro appreciates, all currency pairs with euros at the base will appreciate. Obviously some more, some less. In reverse, currency pairs with the dollar at the base will depreciate and those at the base will appreciate. But if the euro depreciates, obviously the reverse will happen. Currency pairs with euros as their base will depreciate. And currency pairs with the dollar at the base will appreciate and those at the base will depreciate. So in case euro-dollar moves, I will focus only on the first quadrant. Currencies that are in the second quadrant when the euro-dollar moves will have less power on that day. And therefore less thrust. But when the euro-dollar stands still in the clear zone and does not exceed the 0.33%, what do I do? You will notice that on that day they will push the currency pairs which, combined with a second currency exchange, will significantly move the currency pairs, which are positioned in the second quadrant. Don't forget that the Performing Forex tool will automatically position the currency pairs from the currency that pushes the most positive to the one that pushes the most negative. And it will do this to the various currency pairs in both the first quadrant and the currency pairs in the second quadrant. This makes us understand that the currencies that are at the extremes of the quadrants will have more strength both in positive and in negative, and we will see it immediately in the blink of an eye. This will allow us to focus on those currencies and let go of the currencies that are at the center of the quadrants, because they will always be the ones that will push the least that day. So when you are looking for an entry point, always look for it on the currency pairs that command on that day and not on the one you like best or that you think is going because you have done a technical analysis. Because this tool was designed to help you understand which currency you need to focus on and not by feeling. Performan Forex tool will help you not to make this mistake. Okay. In the next video I'll explain how you need to combine currencies to know in advance which currency of the second quadrant on that day, week, month or year will push the most. Hello good things.